All right, I think we can let a couple of more folks join in. This is going to be cool. I like this.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It'll be fun too.
See more and more folks hopping in.
Yeah. Just a couple more seconds here, and I think we'll get started here shortly. All right, I think we're ready. We're recording this anyway, so I think we're ready. How about you?
Yep, I'm good to go.
All right, okay. Well, welcome everyone. Hello, and thank you for attending our inaugural running webinar on what's new with DataGroomr, right? Really, the goal of today is to kind of keep you customers and hopefully future customers abreast of what's happening, inside with DataGroomr. For those that don't know DataGroomr, we are an AI-powered data quality platform for Salesforce. And with me here through the journey is going to be Dallas Karsh, our senior solutions engineer.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everybody. I'm Dallas Karsh, Senior Solutions Engineer here at DataGroomr. Very excited to be part of our first technical update webinar. We have been rolling out a lot of exciting new capabilities, continually enhancing our user interface with AI assistance, not limited to our matching model, as well as our merge rules, data quality, and transform rules. So today is all about sharing those improvements with you and giving a look at what's next on our roadmap. So whether you're a longtime user or just starting out, we do think there'll be some features here to benefit you today.
Awesome. There's a lot of AI there that we're seeing there. The questions, yeah, you beat me to it there. So if you have questions, we do have a moderator that's going to be searching them. So go ahead and put them in the chat there. So Dallas, we have a lot of AI assist. What does all this mean?
Yeah, so we do have AI Assist in a couple different places within our user interface. Most importantly today, I'm going to take you through the matching models, as well as the field merge rules and master records. So going over to our dedupe module under settings and navigating to field merge rules over here, and then going into our user interface for our rule designer, you can see that we do have a new tab over here on the left, which is our AI Assistant.
Okay.
So
What is this supposed to be doing?
yeah, so you're gonna be able to build rules as normal here, but you're actually not gonna need to pull these puzzle pieces out individually. We can actually prompt for these rules with our generative AI. So essentially, you can talk to it the same you would chat GPT, and we can generate these rules.
Nice. So can we try one?
Yeah. Any common scenarios or anything in mind?
Yeah, so this is the field merge rule. Okay, so this is the rule that obviously you're going to use to automate, perhaps maybe do a mass merge, right? And everyone asks, I need to preserve data. When a merge occurs, I need to try to preserve as much data as possible. Can we maybe preserve all of the, I don't know, I guess account names
Yeah.
into the master record? And, I don't know, maybe we can sum up as well. Well, let's try this. Oh, I was going to say, maybe we can sum up the revenue.
Yep.
Can we do that?
We could do that, and we can choose the format at hand as well. So I'm gonna preserve all account names and separate by line break, and then add all at revenue. Let's see, and annual revenue here. So we're preserving all account names and separating by line break, then adding all revenue. So we're gonna go ahead and sum that.
So is this where we're going to insert the Jeopardy theme?
Not
Oh,
quite.
we don't need it then.
It's fairly quick rule generation here. You can see that it did give us our request here. We have the for all fields, specifically account name, set the value to concat with line break and include the master. For fields annual revenue, set value to some value in the group. So remember, we do have that dummy data table down
Hmm.
below here. So we can go ahead and test this rule
Check
and
that
see that we are concatenating those account names in the specified format while summing all revenue here.
I won't bring
So
out my abacus. I'll take the I'll take the addition for what it's worth. So, wow, this
yes,
is cool.
yeah, it's a much easier way, much faster way, to attack either existing requirements or maybe new requirements that are coming by your team from your different business sectors. So we do have the ability to kind of reprompt for these rules and edit them. Um, or, we can reload this rule on the canvas as well. So we don't have to wait, essentially. It caches within
Mhm.
the system. So very
Okay,
easy use.
nice. And where is this across? Is it just in the field merge rules,
So the
or is
field
it?
merge rules are probably going to be one of the greater uses for this, as they have the ability to get fairly complex. However, we have this in every rule builder. So another common one that has a tendency to get a little bit more complex is going to be our transform rules. So that is under our cleanse module over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and add a rule, get to our AI assistant over here on the left, maybe give it a name.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you again, perhaps for a scenario here. So, what if we? Okay, hey, don't laugh. But what if we do this? Can we change all of the opportunities that are closed won to me?
Somebody's trying to get paid. Yes, we can actually do that.
If this
So
works, then yeah, we'll, we'll have to update it on our end.
let's see, change all to Alex Rodriguez. Or you said all at is one.
Hmm.
Oh, so actually when I go to type in the is one here, I'm seeing that I don't have the opportunity object added. So I want to go ahead and hit cancel here, discard changes, and then
Okay.
we're going to go down to setup objects and
And
actually
we're gonna
add that.
add. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so in order for us to reference by API names, we do need to have the object added there. We do have some cool capabilities within this object add, like generating matching models, data quality models, and data sets. So we can immediately use these in transform rules, as well as matching criteria.
Oh wow.
So you can see we can add all standard and custom objects as always, but I'm specifically going to grab that opportunity, choose to generate matching models, data quality models, and data sets upon entry. So grabbing that information through the API.
And what and how is it? I guess how is it generating the matching model and the data quality? Don't you still need to go in and create your own?
No, so you do have the ability to go in and create your own, but we actually utilize our own language learning models, our proprietary information, since 2018 to kind of utilize that with pattern recognition and analysis to build you the best model that we feel using the standardization and recognition within your data. So
Oh wow.
you're going to have modeling that you can apply right out of the box. I will show you how we can create further AI assisted models off the data that you have as well, based on our own unique requirements, but kind
Cool.
of giving you
Nice
the
automation.
option, yeah, giving you the option of immediate use out of the box, and then to set further complexities as you need as well.
Correct.
So
Okay. All right. So we got to go back and
to our
update our
transform
transform
rules.
rule. Let's see here.
And I think you had said you wanted to change all ownership to you,
Please.
Alex Rodriguez, for at is one here. Perfect. So we can just prompt for that here,
Yep.
generate this rule.
Now, if this works, we're going to have to go back into our own production. We're going to have to add you
Yeah,
to the SE, right?
I'm getting
So
paid too.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So all right. Insert Jeopardy here. Oh, well, I think I just those are the magic words, right?
Exactly. Uh, they come through rather quick. And then remember, we do have that dummy data
Mm-hmm.
table down below, so we can't actually fire these rules.
Okay.
As always, we know these rules aren't on until we hit this radio button. So when I actually turn on this rule on the owner field, as well as our one field, we can see it fire here. That's,
Do we need to toggle it?
I think we need to maybe try reprompting one more time.
Okay.
Let's try change all owner to Alex Rodriguez for at is one. There we are.
I think you need to update that again. It's got dough is one.
Doe.
Kind of like the Homer Simpson. Dough.
That's about how it feels right now.
Okay. All right.
So we will let that render for just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Well, it picked up my dough there. So we actually have the ability to edit this prompt,
Yeah.
change our terminology if you do have a typo, and then fire that once more.
I mean, look there. I think we just needed to take the dough out, but I'll take that.
Exactly. We can clean it up by reprompting, but we can see
Mm-hmm.
that it is firing correctly here.
Yeah. Perfect.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
look, there it is. There it is. Yeah.
exactly.
Fantastic.
So, knowing that we did, the first one didn't give us maybe exactly what we wanted, we do have the ability to go back in here, give a good or a bad response, continually train this model, once we have found our specific need. So maybe I do want to rate that pass as a bad response and let the system know, what did work for me. So there is a lot of kind of helpful features within. I would encourage you to give them a try.
Yeah. But still, people can come in here and if they need to, still play with the puzzle pieces if needed, right?
Exactly. So we will give you the outline of the rule, with the true
Mm-hmm.
statements within, but you can still pick and play and further manipulate this, whether that's reprompting or manual intervention here. So
Okay. Cool.
um, it's always available. Again, we do have this in data quality, master record, field merge, as well as transform.
All right.
Um,
We got to copy this now and put this in our production. So
ex-
this was in we just saw the field merge, we saw the transform rules. Where else is the AI assist in DataGroomr?
So we have AI Assist within our matching models now. So we are used to maybe manual machine learning, but now we do have a more AI assisted approach where we allow the system to take over itself and determine these duplicates, based on that pattern recognition. So I am going to walk you through kind of a few aspects of that AI assist here.
Okay.
The first one, so I'm going to label this lead ML test so we know what we're working with. This is the first aspect of AI Assist we have here. So you can, as always, manually input the fields you wish
Mm-hmm.
to match upon. We have this AI Assist feature that allows for the standardization of your data and the profiling to determine which fields it feels has the best data quality to present these matches.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. So as always, you can take away fields if you feel that they are not working towards your criteria, and then
Mm-hmm.
as well further add them here.
And if you need it, still okay. Still customize it.
Yeah,
Nice.
and this is the AI assist. When you go to train, we have the AI assistant. So, and this is more of the pattern recognition and the learning the complex relationships between fields that may not be obvious or linear to our eye. So of course we can have our specific inputs, but this is going to allow us to cast a wider net, kind of verifying what we know is there and find what we know is not there as well. So
So
when I
it's
hit,
so
Mhm.
instead, sorry to cut you off, but so instead of clicking yes or no, The AI assistant is going to basically do all that clicking for us.
Yeah, it's going to compare on that field by field basis, value by value, uh, with duplicates at hand, and then make those nominations for matching within your data set. So you can immediately apply this after it's done rendering. So we're just going to confirm. And when we do
Okay.
this, the machine learning algorithm in the background is essentially manually matching. So as we do side by side, it is going through and saying, hey, we feel this is a duplicate. This is a duplicate. Um,
Creating that algorithm on the back end rather than a user going in there and manually training.
Yeah, and we get the same accuracies as a user going in here and manually training. However, we don't have to spend as much time. So it's a much quicker
Yeah.
way to get sight on duplicates than, as you can see, maybe nominating them side by side and comparing value by value.
So once this is all done, obviously we can use that in any of the data sets that can be used to identify duplicates. So slick. This is a time saver.
Yeah, and you can see that we answered 2 questions within the manual matching, to bring us up to 13. That could be a
Hmm.
rather time-consuming process. This does take about 5 minutes to render or so, but once that completes, you're going to train on approximately 120 to 150 pairs.
So
So
the one that you're just highlighting, that one was done automatically.
yeah, so we actually spun this up upon the creation, and it can immediately be applied to your environment. For testing purposes, I kind of spun up the same model here just to see how we could easily create these as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Normally it
we've,
would take a couple of minutes, 10, 15 minutes, right? Depending on how many fields they're using. But well, let's just see how this one goes. Is
yeah,
there anything else while this is processing? Sorry.
the more fields you add and the more data you have overall, the longer it will take to render. I would say as a whole, I'm aggregating on about 25,000 records right now. It'll take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to give you a very accurate model that can be immediately applied. Just know if you are running it on heavy data sets, it might take a
Yeah.
little bit longer, but the more data, the more accurate it is as well. So um,
Yeah.
give it a go. We will always
Yeah.
have the classic option, the machine option, and then the manual matching option as well. So while that's rendering, you can kind of see examples here of what this is going to output for us. But
Hmm.
I do want to take you into our leads data set and kind of show you how we apply these matching models as well as run them over the top of each other.
Run them over the top. What is that?
Yeah. So with our enterprise edition, we actually allow the running of multiple models here. So as always, you can choose your preferred model, whether it's classic or machine, but now we can actually choose a secondary model or a third model here. So I will add a third model, um, and you see that we get the ability to have individual configurations on each one. So I can set the match confidence for my classic modeling, set the match confidence for my test machine, choose whether I want then run or and run. So essentially run side by side or over the top. And then target specific segments of that data with that match confidence there as well. Um,
Nice. So if one
just for
doesn't catch, yeah, so if one doesn't catch one, the other one more than likely will.
exactly. So not only will it confirm the duplicates that the first model caught, but it'll actually cast a wider net behind so we can see duplicates that maybe we didn't know were there. So those are the non-obvious, linear relationships
Hmm.
that AI is going to go ahead and assist and enhance that finding of duplicates within our environment. Uh, Of course, when duplicates are found, we will always present them to you here in the list format. Kind of the new thing you're going to see here is our key. So you saw that we put 2 models, our lead matching, which is our classic, and then we have our lead test machine as well.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but it looks like the model just trained. Is that the one that was automatically clicking yes or no for us?
Yeah, so we could
Oh
actually
wow.
go back
Yeah.
into this data set and now immediately apply that as, let's say, a third model here
Yeah.
and reanalyze. Maybe we want to open up the match confidence all the way. So
Wow.
what that allows us to do from this point is have visibility on these duplicates. They are blended into the entirety of the list here, but we can go up to our filter options and segment and target our matching models specifically. So whether you want to look at one, or maybe you want to look at two together, we can further segment for that and kind of scale through our records here to go ahead and nominate those. So
Nice.
yeah.
So this beats creating multiple data sets and just going back and forth. You can just see these, these analysis in kind of a one pane of glass sort of view.
Yeah, and so this allows you to target either specific requirements on one data set, less filtering options, or it allows us to go ahead and run them over the top and kind of provide some confirmations and peace of mind for other business units on how we're blending and finding duplicates within the environment. So as always, we'll be able to kind of segment by the match confidence presented at hand. To take those mass actions, but it's a lot more oversight on your data as a whole.
Awesome. Well, this has all been slick. I'm very I'm very impressed with this the actual clicking of the yes and no's, right? But at the end of the day, as Dallas had mentioned, hopefully you guys can see the benefit in this and give it a go. That is available for everyone. Anything else, Dallas, that we have today, or perhaps maybe something that's coming up that we can kind of give a hint on?
Yeah, we do have some preventative features coming down the line, more so real-time automation for merging of duplicates. So whether that's visibility on them and inserting them on a data set to allow admins to take a decision at a later point in time, or whether it's the auto merge of those duplicates upon creation. So we're going to give the admin a lot more control over their environment and how data is being entered. So I would stay tuned for more information and expect that to be on our roadmap and presented here in the next month or so.
Well, there you go, folks. Yeah. Again, we look forward to work with you and give you guys a glimpse of what's happening. At this point in time, we can transition over to some Q&A. But before that, I also want to give a quick notice that some of us here at DataGroomr will be at Mile High Dreamin' at the end of August, August 27th through the 28th. If you're going to be in the area, please stop by, say hello, pick up some swag. But yeah, we can transition over to the Q&A and go from there.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and get us in there.
There we go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, Dallas is unable to join us for the Q&A, but I'm hoping to pick up on any questions. We have been trying to answer them as they've been posted. First thing I want to mention is that we will be posting this webinar shortly on our website, and we will send an invite to everyone so that they can find it. So if you missed something, don't worry. We'll have it up there shortly. Couple questions coming in. Is AI Assist available to all DG customers or just enterprise level? So the AI Assist functionality is available in professional and enterprise levels of our product. Those are the two where you can kind of create the more customized rules and matching models, and that's where it makes sense to make them available. Are these updates from the last? So actually, no, these updates are a compilation of releases that we have done, I believe, since May, maybe even as early as April. We tried to kind of bundle them and do one webinar to cover it. There's quite a few things on the AI side that are coming down the pike. As you probably, or you may have noticed, we have actually an AI assisted matching. So we actually use large language models. So in addition to classical machine learning, we're actually adding a large language model, which looks at duplicates in a slightly different way. It can associate things that otherwise would not make sense by just looking at data. That will be released shortly. We're also looking to release something called Live Update shortly. That will be generally for enterprise and for customers that have a lot of data, which will detect duplicates as soon as a record is entered into Salesforce. Any other questions? Please feel free to post. Yeah, if AI assistant, there's a couple different. So thank you for the question. The question is, if I think AI assist is wrong, can I override the decision? Yeah, there's different implementations of AI assist in rules, of course. If it's wrong or if you feel that you haven't provided enough information, there's a variety of ways you can work with it, just like you do, like with the ChatGPT interface. You can correct it and so on. When you build rules using AI Assist, of course, you can switch to manual. I'm sorry, when you build matching models, you can switch to the manual approach and just train it yourself. The other AI Assist is, again, when we actually found duplicates, you can ask it for advice, and that's totally optional. It's sort of a second pair of eyes that you're adding to when you're observing and you're looking for duplicates. It's very helpful because it actually provides a description that's, in plain English. And it's pretty clear of why it thinks something is a duplicate or not. As I said, we are expanding that functionality. You'll be able to do that on a bulk level down the road. And that's pretty exciting because, again, it kind of expands how you can find duplicates and reduces the complexity of what it takes to find duplicates. And that's kind of what we're aiming at. We're trying to make this as simple and easy for people to use and implement and reduce the amount of time, which is kind of what AI Assist is for, is just to reduce the amount of time this takes today. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, as I said, we will post this webinar shortly on our website, send a link to everyone. Thanks everyone for joining. We will be doing these every few months, and if you do have questions in the future, again, our support portal is always available. You can send emails either to sales@datagroomer.com or to support@datagroomer.com, and we're happy to chat with existing new customers, and yeah, look forward to hearing from everyone. Thank you. Have a good day.